What's poppin', man? We meet again. Now a little housekeeping for the program, just so you're well aware of how things are gonna go down. The first thing you need to do is you need to watch this video. Watch it and watch it again and watch it again and watch it again. There's gonna be some things that you missed the first time that you watch. The second thing, you're gonna need to understand that in order to really blow your company up, you need sales, you need income, you need to prospect, you need to close deals. There's no other than Uncle G, Cardone University. There's no other. I'm not going to touch a lot of sales into this because I learned all my sales skills from him. So go directly to the source. Okay? And one day I will make a sales program on landscaping that is only about sales. But now I'm going to show you how I went from where I was, which was sniffing some powder in my nose, to getting these little baby $2,000-3,000 jobs, to then going up to a $10,000 job, keep climbing steadily, and then boom, jump, and then jump again. It's called a quantum leap. That's not my term, but that's what it's called, a quantum leap. And this is what you need to grow at an exponential rate. Just boom, jump up. Without further ado, man, let's roll, man. Let's do the thing. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, we meet again. Oh, we meet again. How are you going to grow your company? How are you going to do that? What are you going to do? What actions are you going to take to grow your company? Now notice, I didn't say what book you're going to read to grow your company. What actions are you going to take to grow your company? There's a few things that need to happen. First, it starts with a decision. I remember this being so clear in my mind. It's like engraved in my mind, dude. And this is all I remember. Looking down, and everybody was out and about. It was a Saturday. And they were drinking, having fun, popping mimosas, doing this like bottomless mimosa deal. If you've ever been to San Jose, when you come to San Jose to visit me, your boy, we're gonna go hang out and we'll get a few drinks, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Remember that. When you watch this, remember that when you come visit me. In Santana Row, there's like a strip, a very long one, and there's just a bunch of restaurants. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, how do these people make money? Like, how do they have money? Like, what do they do? I know some of them were at dead-ass beat jobs making $11 an hour. I knew that. But still, at least they had a job. I didn't have a job. I'm like, man, dude. And I remember, I made a decision right there. Before, I always pussyfoot around, right? I made a decision right there. And I didn't really have a company. I had a trailer and my yellow truck, which you've never seen the yellow truck, but, you know, I had a yellow truck. It was an Amarillo. But I remember I made a decision right then and there. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I am sick. I am tired. I'm fed up of this bullshit. You have to become sick of your sickness, okay? And having a small company is sick. It's not sick, it's sick. Disgusting. Get what I'm saying? So make a decision. It starts with a decision, dude. It doesn't start with you going to a fucking seminar. It doesn't start with you going to hang out with your mom or going to hang out with an employer. It doesn't start with that. It starts with decision. Concrete decision. And hey, guess what? Itch Bay, you better write it down, son, because I still have my gold book and my like to-do list of when I started. I'll show it to you. I'll read it to you. This is why it's important. Check this out. Here it is. This is how it all started. This is when I was on drugs, on steroids, around the wrong people. This is when I made everything set in concrete. I wrote it down. I made it real. Look. 9/10/2015. These were literally, these are my goals. Complete website. Print flyer double-sided. This is when I was going out passing out flyers. Finish bid for Randy. This took me like 3 weeks to do. Buy apartment. Get income of $10,000 per month. Do you know how much of a joke this is? $10,000 a month? That's a joke. Finish website. Oop, checked it out. Finish and fold flyers for tomorrow. 10x business. This is when I was just starting to get into grant. Look at this. You're going to win. Get $10,000 a month of income. Doubt your doubts. See what I'm saying? This is why it's so cool. That's why it's important. Let's skip forward a little bit. Right? Write goals down every day. Start closing more deals. Close Amy. Close Willie. Close Sarab. Shift your paradigm. Stop being a little bitch. Have a positive mental attitude. Be organized. Move trailer into Ty's yard. Have a can-do attitude. Start another book. Listen to GC again. Rent out apartment. Get a job. Get the job for $10K. Don't be greedy. Go to Home Depot. Make good choices in business. No drugs and alcohol. Have a great relationship with people. Stay away from idiots and negativity. Fuck being humble. You are already a millionaire. Start collecting. 10/25/2015. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is nuts, dude. See what I'm saying? This is when I started falling off the wagon. Right here, I fall off the wagon. 2/2/16, unacceptable. 3/6/16, unacceptable. 3/24/16, unacceptable. See, man, I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes I don't write my goals down either. But this is dumb. Like, what was I doing in these days? You know? This whole month, I wrote it down 3 times. What was I doing? You know what I mean? Like, write goals down every day. First day of having 2 crews going out, same time. You have a plan. Print out, blah, blah, blah. Labor is $5,400 a week. I've doubled this. Almost triple. That is badass. Let's go to 20,000 per week. This is small. Go bigger. That's why it's important to write your goals down, because for those 3, like in March I wrote it down 3 times. Like, that's pathetic. And that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Like, how am I supposed to get to where I want to go if I don't make it real? And I still lack at doing that. I'm still slacking because yesterday and the day before I did not write my goals down. And I'm mad about that. Every time I write down, wake up 5 in the morning and go to the gym, guess what I do? I wake up 5 in the morning and go to the gym. Every time I don't write it down and I go to bed, guess what I don't do? I find a way to hit the snooze button and I don't wake up and I don't go to the gym. And that really aggravates me, dude. That really pisses me off, because I feel good when I go to the gym at 5 in the morning and start working at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm so ahead of everyone else. And today I didn't do that. And I'm pretty pissed off about that, you know? But I'm gonna make up for it. So nowadays I write my goals down in something like this. This is the 10x planner from Grant. Right? 1 million off YouTube. Blah blah blah. It's just, these are my goals. Get shit done. Close deals and be booked until your birthday. Dude, speak at 10x GrowthCon. Share stage with GC. Like, those are my goals, man. And they're supposed to be extravagant and crazy. It's okay. They're supposed to be like that. So you really gotta make it important to make sure you write your goals down every day. And since I messed up last night, I decided to wake up this morning and make a change. Make it change, right? Put a stake in the ground. Made it real. Look what I did. And this might be cool. This might work for you. Okay? Every morning, I come in here and I have my alarm clock. This thing goes meh, 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 at like 4:55 in the morning. So I come in here, I turn it off, right? First thing I do is I want to go back to sleep. Because I'm a little girl. I admit it. I'm a little girl. And you want to go to sleep and cuddle up and I'm so comfortable, right? But that's not how grown-ups do it. That's not how people that make a difference in the world do it. So what did I do? I just wrote down a bunch of stuff. First thing I'm gonna do, brush teeth 5 a.m. Second thing, do not go back to sleep. Done. 3, go to the gym. Get to work by 7 a.m. Vlog the day, close monster deals. And these are my gym goals, right? I need to have a vision. What do I want to accomplish in the gym? I want to bench 165 10 times, squat 145 10 times, shoulder press 65 pounds 8 times, run a 408K, which is a 5-mile marathon, gym 5 days a week, post YouTube videos every week. See? Go to bed 9 p.m., no sugar. So these are the little gimmicks that I do to get me rolling in the day, you know? To get me rolling. And dude, it's just like I need this, you know? And you need to wake up, I'm telling you. You want to be productive, you want to be successful, you got to wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm preaching this because I know what it does to me when I actually wake up early. And I know what it does to me when I wake up late. And I fucking hate it. So, write your goals down. Do little gimmicks like this. Post little stickers. 10x, who's got my money? Goat Gang. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to be the greatest of all time, I need to wake up. See? I need to wake up. I need to make a difference. Look at this little notepad. This is with me for the rest of my life. This is so cool. Because I remember everything I was going through. You know? And write your goals down every day. Make sure you wake up in the morning. Hit the gym. This is going to help you grow your company at an exponential rate. Quantum. Huge. Massive. You're just going to be jumping on these hoes. Look, now after you see that, you're like, wow, dude, that's kind of crazy. You know, 2015, 2016, like your goals were tiny. Bro, my goals were dog shit. My goals were my to-do list. Those aren't goals. I had, like, make a website is not a goal. That's like something to do, right? But I couldn't even fathom having 1 employee, 2 employees, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 employees. I couldn't fathom. I'm like, what? 16 mother people depending on me? Depending on Tiki? What? Nah. Impossible. Right? Because my goals weren't big enough. Imagine if I would have wrote down in those goals, have 300 employees in 2 years. And hey, maybe I would have fell short. I guarantee you I would have, man. I guarantee you I would have. But it's the right thinking, dude. If you're gonna fall short on anything, fall short on your big ass goals. You know, I exceeded my goals for the time being, you know, when I first started, but I mean, is that really the right way? What if I fell short? Because nothing's ever good enough, you know? Now I'm living my life where nothing's ever good enough. Anything I do is not good enough. Like, what my girlfriend does is not good enough. What my friends do is not good enough, right? What you do, the stories you tell me, they're not good enough. So, I'm never satisfied, and I'm okay with that. I'm not here to, you know, have you jerk me off and me crank you down and let's hang out and be satisfied. No, dude. So it comes back down to it. You got to make a decision. Are you sick of it? Are you sick of mowing lawns? Are you sick of dealing with bullshit problems? Are you, like, when I say bullshit problems, I'm saying like going to Home Depot and not knowing how you're going to pay a $120 bill for 4 shovels and 2 rakes. Okay? Those are bullshit problems. Alright? Not knowing how you're going to buy a Caterpillar skid steer and a dump trailer and a dump truck in the same year Hey, those are some good problems, man. Okay? I invite you to have those problems with me because that's what I had. And I put my journey out there, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why you bought the deal, because you're like, how's this white boy doing it? Who's doing it, man? Who? Who's showing you, at least? I know there's people doing better than me. I know that. But these don't show it, dude. I want to see, bro. I want to see. Show me. I don't care what kind of size company you have. I want to show me how to do it. You feel me? So start with a decision and write it down. Write it down. Write your goals down. Write your targets down. Write down your fucking to-do list. Just write shit down. If you think you're a little bitch, write it down. Make it official. If you think you're poor, write it down. If you think you're a dumbass, write it down. If you think you can achieve greatness, write it down. If you think you can become the world's first trillionaire, write it down, dude. Make it real. Anything that happens here is fake. Don't you get it? It starts like you wanted to start a company. It starts with here. It starts with a thought. It's not real. Okay? Once I have a company, once I have Apple with landscaping in the books, then it becomes real. It's income producing. It's real. Everything up here is fake. It's all bullshit. It's made up. The idea of money's made up. Money became real. It became a tangible product when you can hold a bill in your hand and say, hey, I want to trade you this for this camera. Then it becomes real. See? So, write it down, bro. Write down your little stupid goals. Write down your little stupid ambitions. Because, let's be honest, in the beginning, they are stupid. Right? But hey, they're sacred. They're yours. Protect them. I'll never throw away that goal book. If we have a fire in the building, there's only a few things I'm grabbing. My computer, my cash, and my goal book, my old goal book, because that thing is gonna be history one day. If not for the world, then definitely for me. But you know what? It's gonna be for the world. So, write it down. Make a decision, write it down. Get everything in writing, dude. The next thing that you're gonna wanna do to grow your company, to grow your business, is you're gonna want to cut every single dumbass out of your life. Alright? And that doesn't mean you have to stop talking to them. I didn't stop talking to all these people I was doing drugs with. Okay? What I did though is I started talking to new people. And by new people, I mean Grant Cardone. That's it. Posting Grant, thinking Grant, talking like Grant. Come on, man. I mean, like hearing him talk and hearing me talk, you're like, oh, that makes sense, you know? Because, dude, I've spent hours with him. Hours. Hundreds, thousands of hours I've spent with him, hung out with him. And he don't even know about it. You know? But hey, this is why I make these programs, because I spend a lot of time with you. And I don't even know about it. Right? But that's okay. That's okay. I didn't cut my friend Barry out of my life. And Barry was the one I was doing a lot of drugs with. Right? I'll tell you this because it's a program. His parents aren't going to see it. But me and Barry used to do a bunch of blow. We used to bang a bunch of girls. We did some nasty shit with girls. Like, it was just bad. He was like my drinking, cocaine sniffing, ecstasy popping friend that I knew was bad to have him as a friend, but I still had him as a friend because Barry's my boy. He's a good dude, right? But like, I was just lost, and so was he. So when I started adding new people in my life, Barry stayed, right? I didn't hang out with Barry. I saw Barry maybe once every 3 weeks, and it was for like a quick 20 minutes. I would run into him, right? because I was on my grind. I was on my shit. I was passing out flyers. You know, from the first program, I was passing out flyers. I was doing this, dude. I was working, right? He used to call me, hey Tiki, what are you doing? I'm working. That's all I did. I didn't go out. I didn't go hang out with any girls. I took like an act of celibacy really. I was like, it's kind of like a virgin for like almost 2 years, which a little strange for you to think that I wouldn't get any pussy, but bro, I'm telling you, like, I didn't talk to girls. The only girl I talked to was my mom, right? And that was rare. So I didn't do anything. All I did was work, focused on growth, growing the business, growing the income, growing the top line, growing. How did I do it? Get the right people in your mind. That's why I tell you, man, I tell you every single day, every single video, almost every video. I'm like, bro, you have to listen to Grant. He has so much material. Like, there's only so much of me that you're gonna listen to, and then you're like, all right, well, what's next, right? Him. He's got the answers. Plug him in your ear and do not talk to anybody else. If they don't have your money, if they can't flow you, don't talk to them. Simple. Or talk to them a lot less, like 99% less. And I'll tell you why I didn't cut Barry out of my life. And I'm glad I didn't, because Barry was actually the person that got me my first job. Crazy. And look, here are the pictures of the job that Barry got. And when I was studying Grant, he said the first thing you're gonna want to do when you start a business or when you go out and prospect is you're gonna want to work your power base. The first steps is, after you get the basics and understanding the fundamentals of the selling, you need to work your power base. So what was my power base? My power base was a bunch of drug addicts, a bunch of cokeheads, bunch of hoes, you know? So, like, when I found that out, I'm like, I don't have a power base, dude. There's no power. I'm like powerless. This is taking power away from me. So I'm like, oh man, dude. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. This is the one thing that you have to do as a student, right? You have to understand how to take directions from another human being that is on another level, that is your mentor, your teacher. You are the student. Like, for example, right now, if Uncle G, if GC, if Grant came over to me and he said, Tigran, when you go to that customer's house and you're about to close that deal, drop your pants and take a shit on the floor in front of them. I'd have been like, what? He'd be like, dude, it's a guaranteed close. Drop your pants, take a shit in front of him. I'd say, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Because it's coming from him, and he would not steer me wrong. He would not guide me in the wrong direction. Now you might think to yourself, dude, that's a little extreme. Dude, it's supposed to be an extreme. It's an example. Alright? If you see the person and you have already judged his character, you've already judged him based on the actions that he has presented. If they tell you something is true and is working, dude, just copy them, model them. The one thing that I learned from Russell Brunson, the creator of ClickFunnels, he said it, find a successful person and model what they're doing. That just hit me right between the eyes, right here. Boom. I'm like, what? This whole time, everyone's been going around saying, be original. Don't copy other people. Don't do this. Dude, that's fine. You can be original once you've already achieved a little success. But when you're in a rut, you have no idea what you're doing, find someone successful and model them. It's not copying, it's modeling. And that's all I did. I found Grant, I modeled him. You found me, model me. Don't reinvent the wheel. So now look, Barry, I didn't cut him out of my power base, out of my life. I kept him in. Grant said, work your power base. What did I do? I worked my power base. I got that job. It was difficult to get that job because previously I did a job for $600, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I did one for $7,000. Ooh, $7,000. But that job, I'm telling you, literally right now, that job, if I were to do it today, it'd be well over 55, 60 grand. No doubt about it. Zero. I did that job for 21,000. Okay, I literally paid the expenses, paid the employees, and bought a table saw, that Eimer saw that you see us using all the time. And I was so happy with that. I was so happy with that. You have no idea. Everyone's like, oh, you make sure you make enough money. Make sure, dude, just be upfront with the customer, man. You know, sell them you. Sell them your passion. Because now, I'm their first guy to call. Because now they've seen my growth. Literally, I'm friends with them on Facebook. Some of the posts, they don't like. But hey, I'm being me. See, I'm being original. But after I modeled. Alright? See what I'm saying? So, now I'm the first one they call. They leave me great reviews. They always refer me work. Always. Always refer me work. It's because I put my soul, my heart, my life. Dude, like, I put my life on that job. All I did was, I did whatever possible, anything possible, to get that job completed the exact way they wanted. I did not worry about price. I saved all the receipts. I bought everything. And at the end, they even told me, they're like, you know, we're probably way over what you had anticipated, huh? And I said, yeah, way over. And they're like, we're more than happy to pay. Let's finish this up. Just, what a rush of emotions, huh? Now it's time to make sure the customer is fully satisfied. You always have to leave them. Leave the customer, I'm telling you. Whatever you do, in the beginning, you're going to be messing up. That's okay, dude. Put everything on the line. Show them. Be honest with them. Give them receipts. Say, I messed up. I apologize. Because when you start doing these big jobs, $25,000, $35,000, $55,000, you're going to mess up. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Let's face it. You're an idiot. That's okay. Save all the receipts. Save all the receipts. Alright? And present everything to them. They'll understand, bro. They're human beings. Just have a clean, like, intention. You know, the intention of service. The intention of servicing them. And in exchange, they will cover your butt. The only people that don't really get their ass covered in the job when they mess up is the people that are just take shortcuts and they're like dirty intentions. If that makes sense to you, like not clean smooth, you know, just like edgy, telling them no, not agreeing with them, making them feel bad, uncomfortable around you. You got to up your social skills. See, you got to up your social skills, and you got to make them feel good around you, make them comfortable. Always say yes, we can do it, never say no. You leave the customer with a good taste in their mouth. A great taste in their mouth, where they're just like, oh my god, I got the best deal ever. Have you ever bought something and you're just like, I got the best deal ever? That's what you want to leave them with, where they kind of feel guilty that they have to go out and tell their friends about you. They feel so guilty, they have to post a review, they have to give you extra money, they have to pay you. They have to say thank you, you're amazing. I've had that done. Like literally they're thanking me, inviting me to their house, thanking me. Thank you so much. You know, you did such a great job. You took care of us. You're very good with communicating with us. You're sending us pictures with texts, asking if we wanted this here, we wanted this there. You're very good at keeping the constant communication flowing, very fast, very responsive. Everything was very immediate. That is what you want to do, man. Always be on your phone. Text them back right away. Email them back. Hit them back. That is what's going to separate you from them actually paying you money when you mess up, versus them not paying you anything and saying you're just a bad contractor, you don't deserve to get any money, and they walk away. Get what I'm saying? So service the shit out of them. Like, make them feel almost guilty, like they ripped you off. That's what I do. And look, man, for the people that are advanced, for the people that have been doing this for a few years and you're seeing the growth of your company, it's doing like that stepping stone deal, right? You're just like gradually increasing, or you're flatlining. Okay, that's a big problem. If you're flatlining, you are crashing. There's no question about it. Think about what happens at the hospital when you go in and they hook up that machine that detects your pulse. If it flatlines, you did. See? So you don't want to be flatlining. If your company's staying the same, if you've been making $100,000 a year for the past 5 years, dude, you got a problem. And you need to handle that problem. Alright? You're getting too comfortable, you're getting too lazy, you're getting too fat. The one thing that helped me was I had these jobs I was doing for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's gonna be a time where it's gonna go $2 grand, $3 grand, $4 grand, $7 grand, $8 grand, $10 grand, and then it just has to jump to 50. Alright? And that's what this job was for me. My very first big job was my friend Barry. He hooked me up with his parents, and I convinced them that I was the right one to do the job. I was up against 2 other contractors, but I convinced them that I was the right one. Why? Because I was just so dead certain that, dude, this was my only chance. Like Eminem said, success is my only mother option. Fail is not. Like, this was it for me. This was my big break, as they say in the acting industry. I had to get it. And literally, this job would have been worth 50, 60 grand if I were to do it now. However, we did it for 21,000. Not a big deal. But that was a massive leap. Going from little baby to doing leadstone columns, pavers, dry creek riverbed plants, mulch, irrigation, like all that stuff. Dude, that was like a big, big deal for me. You got to experience that quantum leap, that the little gradual, and then just boom, jump. That's what you got to do when you are a little bit more experienced, right? This is it. Like right now I'm working on a job. It's been taking about, since Christmas break, man. I'm telling you, it's been a while. This is already 3 months in, almost 4 months. There's 2 jobs I'm working on. I just got word from another job saying, hey, you still have a chance of getting this. Is one of my friends that I actually used to do a bunch of drugs with. He is a portfolio manager for a big real estate team, and the owner of the real estate team has a house in our local area, and he has like a job that's going to be like 300 grand. So I placed that bid over Christmas, right? I spent 3 days on it. It was so confusing. I had no idea what I was doing. But I'm like, dude, you have to figure this out. Because this is what's going to determine from getting to this little bullshit 50. Right now, it's the little bullshit 30, 40, $50,000 jobs. And I need to go, boom, 400,000. Boom, 600 grand. Boom, $1 million jobs. I need that leap, dude. I need that just explosion. You know? I need that explosion. And those explosive jobs, I'm not going to be having every single time, you know? I'm not going to have that. I like these $30,000, $40,000 jobs. You're in, you're out, you make 10, 15 grand, you put it in your pocket, and you roll out. But these big ones, I'm not going to make as much as these $30,000 ones, but that doesn't matter. I'm becoming professional, becoming a legit company. You need that growth. There's another job that I'm doing. It's literally in Mark Zuckerberg's neighborhood. Like, he lives in one of those houses. It's a very, very affluent place in my town. Dude, There's jobs for, when it's all said and done, over $1 million. Verbally, I closed it, but I have not put anything in writing. But every single time I'm getting these big plans done by architects, I'm like, ooh, man, ooh, dude. I'm like, this is my opportunity. So you have to seek out opportunity. When you get these plans and you have no idea what you're doing, dude, just sit down and relax and just do not move until you figure it out. Because you need that quantum growth. You need that leap. You need that jump. You need that Elon Musk rocket into the space. And make a commitment. Feel me? You have to do it. You can't keep going on being a decent sized company, making, you know, $1.5 million, $2 million in sales. You can't keep doing that for 10 years. Like, I can't keep doing this for 10 years. I need to constantly be boom, 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 climbing, climbing. And then I'll fill up this emptiness I have inside me, whatever it is. I haven't figured that out. You know, I'll fill that up. I'll fill it up with what? I don't know. Whatever I want. But if I don't put my attention towards this, then I'm going to go back to my old ways, which is very destructive. I'm going to start doing a bunch of drugs. I'm going to start banging the wrong girls. It's going to be no good. So I need to put my attention to something constructive, like chasing these big whales, versus something that's destructive, like going to the bars. If you have never been to the bars, well, you're going to experience it sooner or later. But just keep in mind, man, if you're young, watching this, keep in mind, you do not want to live that lifestyle, because most of the time, people that don't come out of that lifestyle, they just keep going down, 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 until they're 40 years old and they've lost everything. I woke up quick. I don't know why, but I woke up quick. So, take it from me. It's not fun. I know I got a bunch of young people watching this. Hartman, yeah, my boy. Dude, don't do it. It's stupid. Keep on track. Keep banging. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh, wow. Speaking of that, look who's calling. Barry. Oh, that's crazy. Now, the next thing you got to do is you got to service your employees. Yes. That's right. Now, in the beginning, you're going to have day laborers. You can't afford to put people on payroll. You just can't, right? You don't even know what your next job is. So, in the beginning, you're going to have to pay cash. You're going to have to write checks. Whatever, right? I don't care how you do it. Pay them a lot more. Tip them out. The day labor rate in California is about 20 bucks an hour, which is 160 bucks. If I had a guy working for $160, in the beginning, I'm telling you, in the beginning, I would buy them lunch, which is an extra 10 bucks. And at the end of every day, I'd give them another $10, $20. They work 5 days a week. They get an extra 100 bucks, right? So instead of 800 bucks I'm paying them, I'm buying them lunch, giving them 50 bucks extra, 900. The foreman, always rounded up to 1,000 bucks a week. No questions asked, because he's the one running the show. Remember, you have to find a guy that will run the show for you, because you're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. And if you do know what you're doing, you still don't want to do it, dude. Like, you can't be laying pavers. What are you going to lay pavers for 30 years? No, can't do that. For the very first, maybe 3-4 months into the business, I bought them lunch every single day. I had 3 guys. First started with 1, then 2, then 3, and then I went to 4, and I was like, very like, ooh. I bought them lunch every day. Every day. Every single day I bought them lunch. And I literally bought water for about 18 months. Cases. Probably spent a few grand on water. That's the price you have to pay. That's okay. That's the price you have to pay. And in the beginning, I used to roll in with some Coke. 12-pack, some sugar, get them hyped up, do the job better. That is the price that you have to pay in the beginning in order to get your company functioning correctly with the employees. All right? We've handled the customer. We're at the employees now. You have to do things that other people are not doing. Like, I honestly don't know another employer that bought their employees lunch and bought them water for 18 months. Okay, besides Google and Apple, but they have so much money it doesn't matter, right? Like, they want to keep their employees there. But I'm talking about a landscaping guy, a little guy. No, dude, they're not. So that right off the bat, when they get a call from me, and then when they get a call from Joe down the street, and Joe's like, hey, I got work, and then Tigran calls, and he's like, hey, I got some work, who do you think they're going to roll with? They're going to roll with the guy that gives them an extra 10 bucks a day, 20 bucks a day, that buys them lunch, and takes care of their water. Literally, all they have to do is bring themselves. No tools, nothing. So, when I called, I know other people were calling them. They always came to me. Why? Because I made them feel good around me. Make people feel good around you, and they will want to help you. Throw money in their face. Throw money, throw cash in their face. Like, what else are you going to do? You know? Like, it doesn't matter that you're nice to them and you coddle them and say, oh, you're so nice. No, give them money. Give them money. Take money out of your pocket, give it to them. Don't be so stingy. Don't be going around saying there's no good employees, there's no good employees. There's no good employees because you're not looking for them. And when you find them, you treat them like shit. You don't tip them out. You don't buy them lunch. You don't give them water. You don't hook them up with a case of Coca-Cola here and there. You don't give them rides. You don't lend them money when they need it. And then that guy is like, you suck because you don't do anything for me. So of course when you pick up the phone and say, hey, I have work, and the employee says, I'm not working for you, you don't help me, dude. All you do is pay me for what I do. And some people are gonna be okay with that, but I don't want that. I want to be able to help the people that are working for me. Like this. So what if one of your guys has an emergency, right? And it's a good guy. It's not a new guy. What if he has an emergency and he needs some money? Who's he gonna ask? Is he gonna go to the bank to get a loan for $500? Who's he gonna ask? He's gonna ask you. Be prepared for that. You are the employer. People ask me for money all the time. All the time. If I think they're deserving, I'll give it to them. Okay, and first and foremost, right here, okay? Here is the bullshit that we have to cut right now. The idea of people asking you for money being a bad thing. Because so many times I've heard, oh, you know, when you get a little money around you, people come out of the woodworks. You've heard this, I know you have. People come out of the woodworks and start asking you for money. It's like when people win the lottery. Okay. So, you become successful, you start making some money. You got 20, 40, 50, 60 grand sitting away in the bank. And people know that you have money. What's wrong with that? Why would they not ask you for money? Why are you so offended by that? I had to really look into this for myself. I'm like, why am I so offended? What's the other side of the spectrum? People don't ask me for money because I don't have any. No thank you. Come on, bring it on. Have a million people asking me for money. Good. Because when people stop asking me for money, we got a problem. Alright? And literally this is going to help you blow up and grow your company. When a guy that's making, dude, you don't get it. Like, your employees, they make $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 bucks, $2,000 max. Like, $2,000 max. He's making 100 grand a year. After taxes, he's left with, in the best scenario, 60, 70. In the best scenario, right? After he pays for his stupid ass car, well, let's say you buy him a car. After he pays for his daughter's school, insurance, bills, his wife's car, he's left with 20 grand. With 20 grand. He's got an emergency. His mom dies. Boom. $10,000. Minimum. His daughter has to get braces. $10,000. Minimum. He's broke. He's broke. Now what? He busts his ass for you. Now what? His wife's brother needs to borrow $500. He has a medical condition. Needs $500. Where's he gonna get the money from? You! That's what you're there for. Don't shy away from that. Dude, roll with it. You need some money, dog? Here, man. Here's some money. Guess what? You're gonna work this money off. Or, I'm just gonna give you cash, $500, and then you give me cash, $500 back. That's how I do it. Some of the guys, they just need a little bit of money to float their rent, right? Whatever, dude. I'll give you $400. I'll give you $500. I've given $2,000. I've given $3 grand. Do you know how much trust and just certainty that creates for the employee? It's like, man, dude, that's so loyal, right? And dude, you'd be like, well, Tigran, you know, he could just take that $3 grand and run away. Bro, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna give some dumbass $3 grand. I'm pretty good at reading people, and I can tell their intention just by looking. You can tell a lot by someone by staring at their eye, right? If their eyes flicker like this, you know something's wrong. So this is why I keep saying you gotta up your social skills. You gotta talk to a lot of people. Look into another man's eyes. If they flicker at all, like this, or if they look down or up, there's a problem. He's not telling you the truth. Something's going on. But if he's looking at you dead in the eyes, dude, okay, this man has a problem. And there are some people that have, like, they're just insecure, right? But I can also tell, like, one of my guys, he's one of my best guys, right? But he's always like twitchy. But it's just he's insecure, right? But that's okay. He owes me $2,000 right now. It is what it is. So when people need money, bro, you are the employer. You're gonna need to have some reserves. You're gonna need to stash some money away, and you're gonna need to lend it to them. Because what other option do they have? You, man. You. Be thankful. Yes, I'm in a position where I can lend people money. That's all good. That works great. Switch how you think. These programs are designed for you to stop thinking the way your parents taught you, for you to stop thinking like your history teacher and your algebra teacher have taught you to think, and just flush your brain out. Just get rid of that gunk, that hairball, and just throw it away, dude. That hairball doesn't work. The reason you're watching this right now is because your parents are not successful. Your parents are not billionaires. And if your parents are billionaires, then I need to pay you. I need to pay you a lot of money. A lot of money. Because I need to learn from your parents. Dude, let's face it, bro. Our parents suck. Like, my parents are not billionaires. My parents aren't even millionaires. My parents don't have $1 million. I'm going to be a millionaire before them. That's sad. But that is the case. This is life. So, you grown up thinking the way that you were. Why? Based on what you have been told by your parents, based on what you have observed with your 2 eyes, and you now implement it in your life, based on your surroundings, your aunts, your uncles, those retarded people. Now you operate the same way. Like, why would you turn the lights off when you leave the room? What are you going to save, 10 cents? When there's a little bit of chips in the bag, why not just throw them away? Who cares? There's a new bag. Right? But I was growing up, turn the lights off. Don't run the shower for too long. You take too long of showers, Tigran. Save that bag of chips. Put it away. Why? Just throw it away. It's stale, dude. What? The new bag of chips are gonna be better. You know? Don't buy the expensive water. Motherfucker, I buy Fiji water. The most expensive water that is locally around. Why do I do that? It's not because the Fiji water is better than Voss water. I buy it because, oh, I look at the tag, it's $3. It is the most expensive water. I do it on purpose just to fucking say, fuck you to all the bullshit I've been brought up thinking. You see me in my Snapchats, you see me in my videos, I always drink Fiji. Yeah, Fiji's good water, but dude, if there was one that was like $5 a bottle, I would buy that. Because I was always brought up saying, don't buy the expensive water. Buy the Ice Mountain or the Arrowhead. Aquafina. No, Fiji. Right? So, can't look at money the same way as an employee does. Alright? This dude is working for the hours. Hour by hour. You're working by the job. You're working on commish. They're working by the hour, right? And if you don't help them now, and when you leave, when your ass leaves to go to Vegas for 10X GrowthCon, and you're gone for 5 days, they have to run the company. What do you think is gonna happen? Everyone in that place needs to know that Tigran is a good guy. Tigran helps me when I need help. Tigran has respect for everyone here. Alright? And Tigran works hard. That's what they need to know. Tigran works hard. That's what they need to know about you. You work hard. You work harder than they do. And my people know this because when they're home, when they go home at 3:30, right? They're all showered and 4:30, eating food with their families. Guess what your boy's doing? Your boy is either meeting customers, your boy is either right here doing bids, reading plans, making videos for you. I have no off time, dude. Like there's no clock that just turns off. I just keep banging and banging and banging and banging. And that's what you have to instill to them. They get it. Like I don't have Fridays and Saturdays, Sundays. I work most Friday nights. And I love it, dude. Like, what else am I going to be doing? I'm not going to the bar. Sometimes I do. You know, you see. But I do that, like, just to change up the scene a little bit, you know? But they need to know that because the employee lifestyle and the employer lifestyle is very different. And you have access to money because you have income. You got money flowing in. They depend on you. You want people dependent on you. Let me repeat that. You want people dependent on you. I don't want a bunch of independent employees walking around. I don't want an independent girlfriend, wife. If you have a wife, girlfriend, a serious girlfriend, wife, right? You don't want her independent, strutting around like, I don't need no man. Get out of here, dude. You don't need no man. Get out of here. I don't want that. I want someone that's dependent on me. I'm independent, but I want someone dependent on me. And that's where you'll see this exponential growth in your company. Why do you think part-time employees don't work? Why do you think subcontractors don't work? I stopped doing the subcontractor thing. I have employees now. Why do you think that doesn't work? Because you can't grow your company doing that. None of this part-time bullshit. I see a few people on Goat Gang or social media. Oh, I'm looking for a part-time guy. Oh, $10 an hour. $200 a week? Dude, I spend that much money on fuel. Like, what is that gonna do? Promise him, if you can do $10 an hour, fine. 40 hours. I promise you that. You're gonna get his attention. And you tell them, hey, you know, sometimes we're not going to be working 40 hours, but I'm going to be paying you 40 hours every single week. But I need your 100% commitment and loyalty to me and my company, and I need you to be available every single day, you know, Monday through Friday, whatever hours you work, from 7 to 3:30. I buy you lunch, I buy you water. Just bring your body. That's it. So, you gotta bone up, dude. None of this part-time bullshit. If you have employees, make sure they're dependent on you. If you don't have employees, it's because you're doing it wrong. And people are not dependent on you. Because why? Why aren't they dependent on you? Because you're not serious about your business. You're not serious about your company. You're not serious about making a difference in your life and the lives of people around you. Right? As soon as I got an idea, I'm like, oh, you make programs. It'll help people. It'll make me some money too. But it'll help people. Because they'll see what you're doing, they'll learn from it. I'm like, oh, that's a genius idea. Let's make a program. And I did. And you're watching. And it's working. I know it's working. Dude, flush out the bullshit. Stop thinking the way your parents taught you. Stop obsessing about diesel trucks. Stop obsessing about equipment. Stop obsessing about dumb stuff. About girls. You're broke. You need money. Let's get some money. And then let's get a bunch of girls. I'm there with you, dog. I'm there with you. Don't matter. Let's get some money. And let's get a bunch of equipment. Let's become billionaires and sit around in a room and jerk off about Power Strokes and Cummins and Duramax and Ellison transmission, straight pipe 6-inch tip. I got studs on my 6.0. I'm good, dog. My shit's bulletproof. I got the Bully Dog tuner. Dude, the only people I've heard talking about that are poor people. I've never heard a multi-millionaire, billionaire talk about that. You know what we're going to talk about when we become billionaires? Yo, check out that Gulfstream 650. I just paid $60 million for it. Wrote a check. That's what we're going to be talking about. A diesel truck? Dude, that's poor people talk. Stop thinking like poor people. Stop doing poor people things. And you will become not a poor person. What'd you think I was going to say? You're going to become rich? No, you're going to become rich by doing the right things, by closing deals, by repeatedly closing more deals, getting contracts, getting employees, putting people in charge, putting people in, giving people responsibility in your company, taking your hands off the wheel and say, you drive. You drive. And you're not going to find that with part-time employees. You're not going to find that with subcontractors. Why? Because subcontractors, they want their own company to roll. They don't care about you. You need employees dependent on you. You need employees that you give responsibility to. Okay? That's it, man. That's it. And for the people that always ask me, Tigran, how do you find employees? Dude, you go out into the public, you go out into the world, and you go where employees hang out. Home Depot, Menards, Ace Hardware, construction stores, concrete stores, paver depots, right? And you go to the managers and employees there, and you say, hey, I need help. Do you know anybody that wants to work in landscaping? I will pay them $20 an hour, 40 hours a week. I will buy them lunch. I will buy them water. And also, if they stay for 2 months, I will personally give you $500 cash for finding me that person. Attention. That's what you have to do. That's it. So stop asking me, how do you find employees? You live on planet Earth. Why are you such a dumbass? There's so many people out here, dude. You have to find them. You gotta find them. It's your job. You're the employer. I already told you how to do it. Now you just gotta do it. Chicago. Check out this dope ass cut, man. So I used to live in this city. I actually rolled around in here. So where's the bean at? If you ever been to Chicago, there's this bean. It's like a metal ball. And it's cool. There's a bunch of people rolling around everywhere. Great city. But only in the summer. Do not go there in the winter. You'll hate it. Now look, the next thing we're going to talk about is equipment. Equipment. What should you do for the equipment? Now, I'm going to break down something very simple for you, and you're going to find this very beneficial for your state of mind and your business, your company, the way you do things. Because the way you do things are not always right, and the way I did things was not always right. And the way I'm doing things now, when I look back from next year to now, I'm going to say, man, I am not doing things right now. But for the time being, everything's working. So I'm just like constantly pushing. Okay. In the beginning, I started the company. I was very uncertain about my ability to go out into the marketplace and collect new money. So therefore, what did I do? I didn't buy any equipment. Finally, I mustered the courage to go, instead of renting the stupid ass dump trailer for 120 bucks a day, I went and I dropped 10 grand and I bought it. How did I do it? I took an American Express Blue Card. It had 0% financing for like, I think it was like 16 months. I put the whole trailer on the card. That bought me 16 months, $0 of interest, nothing, which was great for me because I needed money. I needed the money to flow. I needed to buy more stuff. I needed to buy hand tools and a bunch of other garbage. So I got the trailer and I made a rule. I'm like, okay, I got 16 months. I need to pay minimum 500 bucks a month, every single month for that trailer. Just so, you know, in 16 months, I would have paid off 8 grand. And then I would have had 2 grand left. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I bought the trailer. Swiped it on the card. Got it. Went to the job. Literally, I was like, oh my God, this trailer is amazing. After that, so I got about 4 guys working for me, right? Full time, every single week. And I had work scheduled out maybe a month, you know, month and a half. And I was like, oh my God, like, dude, I'm like, we're busy, right? And now we're booked for like 3 months, dude. But, you know, and I have almost 15 people working for me, booked for 3 months. It's difficult to do. That is not an easy task. Why didn't I do this earlier? Because I was scared. I didn't think that I would have the ability to go out into the marketplace and collect me money. That is why I was scared. So look, break down the math. This dude, I'm very mathematical. This makes so much sense when you do the math, okay? One guy, minimum, will cost you 800 bucks a week. The most expensive payment I have is my dump truck, which is $1,200 a month. Did you get the difference? I said employee is $800 a week. Equipment is $1,200 a month. Did you get that? 8 times 4 is $3,200. You're paying that employee $2,000 more than what you would have paid that dump truck, Caterpillar, ditch witch, dump trailer. Do you get that? You're literally pissing money away. You're pissing money away. Now, that does not mean you should cut your employees. Do not do that. It means add more employees and add more equipment. Never cut employees. I have 12, 13, 14, 15 dudes right now, and I keep adding machines. I'm never going to cut employees because that would mean I'm contracting. I'm getting smaller, and I want to blow up. Nope, I want to blow up. So I kept the 4 guys I had, and once I did the math, I'm like, oh my God, I've just been pissing money away, and I'm just so scared. And buy the ditch witch, buy the Caterpillar. Why? Because I was a little pussy, and I didn't realize the benefits it would have if I just pulled the trigger. So dude, once I did the math, and literally, I bet you, most of you never even did the math. You're like, oh shit, that makes sense. $3,200, 1,200 bucks. That stupid. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing. Stupid, dude. The equipment. You buy it brand new. Don't buy used shit. I'm against used stuff. You go buy the equipment brand new. You get warranty. Buy the warranty on it. Every one of my trucks has warranty. I paid $3,000 extra for warranty. I'm covered for 100,000 miles. By the time the truck gets to 100,000 miles, I'll sell it and get a new one. I don't care. I don't want problems. I don't want the transmission to blow and I have to fork out $8,000. I don't know, dude, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. On my yellow truck, when I first bought it, I bought the insurance. An O-ring to be replaced in the motor. It had to be taken out. It cost $4,000. Dude, a 25-cent little piece. It was probably 10 cents. It was $4,000 in labor. I didn't pay for that. The warranty covered it. Always buy warranty. Always buy warranty. And don't do shit to your truck. Don't soup it up and EGR delete. None of this, dude. Just keep it stock. Keep it factory. Remember, you're not in it to have a cool truck. You're in it to make some money. No one cares about your fucking truck. Don't you get it? Like, dude, no one's going to give a shit. You have a cool 6.0 with, 4-inch lift and 40-inch tires. No one cares. What's going to matter is how many people you're going to help. How much money you're going to make for you, your family, and everyone around you, your employees. How can you help them? That's what's going to matter. Keep your truck stock. Keep your equipment stock. Maintain it. Have the dealer maintain it. Don't be going out and maintaining your own equipment. The only reason people maintain their own equipment is because they think they're going to save money. I'm not looking to save money. I'm looking to make money. I don't care that Ditchwood charges me $300 in oil change for that little guy. For an oil filter and a little checkup. What do I care, dude? 300 bucks? What's going to matter is it's done right. What's going to matter is I don't have to get my hands dirty. What's going to matter is I'm not working in a shop grinding and trying to fabricate stuff to fit my old ass equipment. Why? Because I have new equipment. I don't need that. I don't need those problems. Those are bad problems. I want some good problems. Like right now, I'm backed up on my schedule. That's a good problem. People are calling me, yo, why aren't you here? I'm backed up. It rained for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I take full responsibility for the weather, and I will do everything in my power to be there in the fastest amount of time possible. Oh no, Tigran, it's not your fault. I just wanted an update. I'm like, absolutely. We'll be there. I will notify you 1 week before we come. See? Like, what's the guy gonna say? What's the guy gonna say to that? Yeah, it's your fault it's raining. No, dude, no one cares. But you gotta take responsibility for everything. Your equipment breaks down, you gotta take responsibility for it. You can't blame it on the dealer. Stop blaming stuff on people, man. In my videos, my truck breaks down or I have to take it to the dealer on my Snapchat. I'm like, I'm at the Ford dealer, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you should have got a Chevy. Dude, it's the same thing. It's a machine. It's equipment. It breaks. Everything breaks. Stop being a little girl. No one cares. If you like Chevy, good for you. If you like Dodge, hey, hallelujah. Allah be with you. I don't have a preference, right? But I do know when I was in a Dodge truck, my back was hurting me so bad. And I'm like, I cannot sit in the seat. The seat pisses me off. In the Chevy, the interior were too small. I don't care about the motor and all the other stuff. In the Ford, everything's big and comfortable. I'm like, this is dope. I love Toyota, by the way. Toyota's pretty dope too, but they don't have diesel. And it is what it is, dude. Like you just gotta stop doing this. Like you gotta stop being in these forums where people are talking about trucks and this and that, dude. Get in a real forum. Get in Goat Gang, man. When people are talking about success, winning, how to separate themselves from all these other idiots running around with 6 liters pushing mowers and having part-time employees. I'm not interested in that, dog. I'm not interested in that. And by the way, here's a little piece of advice that I've learned. If at any time anything happens to you, if my friend Johnny comes to me and says, hey, Tracy is talking smack about you, just wanted to let you know. Okay, first of all, I don't care. Second of all, don't tell me that. Third, and most important, it does not improve my life. Why do I care? People get in drama, dude. Like, that communication does not improve my life. It does not help me blow up. It does not help me get into a better financial situation. It does not help me meet the right people. Tracy's a whore. What do I care? I don't care about Tracy, dude. I care about me. I'm selfish. Does it improve my life? Yes? Let's hear it. What does Tracy have to say? Does she have a customer for me? Does she close a deal for me? Does it improve my life? No. Okay, then I don't care. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. So anything that happens to you, anything that happens because of you, always ask the question, does this improve my life? If the answer is no, throw it out. I don't care. Ask yourself this, watching this program, does it improve your life? If the answer is no, get a refund right now. I'll give it to you. If the answer is yes, which you know it is, keep watching. And watch it again, and again, and again. Keep watching it. Because you're going to pick up things that I say, and you're like, whoa. It's going to hit you, dude. Like, boom. And you know what's funny? Like, when I edit this, I'm like, man, dude. I'm like, that was gold. What did I say again? And I go back, and I'm like, whoa. That was pretty good. So, I learned from myself too, man. I learned from myself. And you need to learn from yourself. I am my best teacher. I really am. And so are you. Wrapping up. I'm about to knock this out of the park. Boom! To the moon. Right there. And then, look how small we are. You see that, man? You know why I got that? To remind me how small and unimportant I am. To remind me that any of my actions that I do on my time on that little blue planet right there mean zero. Nothing. As long as I don't kill, hurt, injure other people around me, my actions don't matter. Like whether or not you should buy equipment. In the cosmos of time, in the history of the planet where humans have been alive, dude, who cares if you buy that equipment? What if you fail? Do it! Look how small you are. And look how big you're making it seem to be. Dude, you're not that important. Do you get that? You're not that important. This planet's been around for billions of years. Your little experiences you got going on inside your head, driving you crazy, it doesn't matter. You're nothing. You're literally a turd. Smaller than a turd. You're nothing. So get over your fear. Like, you buying equipment is going to be that big of a deal. You making this decision is going to be that big of a deal. You're going to do this, it's going to be a huge deal. In the cosmos of time, any decision you make, as long as it's ethical, moral, and legal, will not affect a soul. I promise. Even Steve Jobs, even Bill Gates. They're big names now, but in 400 years, they won't be. They won't be. Some of you don't know who Andrew Carnegie is. That was 100 years ago. Alright? Like, come on, man. Andrew Carnegie is, adjusted for inflation, the world's wealthiest man to ever have been on the planet. He gave half of his fortune away. He was basically the god of steel. He industrialized the American industry. Vehicles. steel, equipment, beams for buildings. Like, he was responsible for that. Dude was the man. People aren't talking about him. That was only 100 years ago. See what I'm saying? Like, dude. So any decision you make, relax. It's not gonna matter. It doesn't matter. Alright? It doesn't matter. You being scared to go up to a group of guys at Home Depot and ask them if they have any friends to help them out. You having social anxiety with that? Dude, get over it. Do you want social anxiety, or do you want to make a difference for yourself and make some money and get out of this bullshit that you've been put in? So the choice is up to you. Also, for the people that have families, right? For the ones that have families, because I know a few of my students, mentees, my homies, they have families, they have kids. An important thing that I've learned, now I personally don't have kids, but it don't matter. If you have parents, if you have a bad day, you don't come home and you don't bitch about how hard the day was. You don't spread doubt. Never, under any circumstances, mention doubt to the other family member, business partner. Zero. If you think your company is going to collapse tomorrow, you don't say a word. You come home, your wife asks you, how was your day? Phenomenal. We straight killed it. I'm about to close a monster deal. We're doing the best. Okay? Never spread fear. Your wife, your girlfriend is already insecure. Women are just insecure beings. Everything is a big deal to them. So they look at men for stability. And when you go home and start bitching about how you didn't close that deal, how this happened, how this employee's gonna do this, blah, 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 how your truck broke down, you're spreading fear. Don't do that. You're spreading doubt. It's gonna hurt you, I promise. Don't do that. That is contracting. That is not growing. Never spread fear. If you have to tell fear to someone, you know who to call, man. Let's roll. Let's do a Skype session. Tell me all your doubts and fears. I'll tell you what a big pussy you are and how we're going to get over that and how we're going to change it and how your doubts and fears actually mean nothing. Nothing. All right? Number 2, do whatever it takes under any circumstance, as long as it's legal, ethical, moral, to grow your company, to grow your business. If you have to go steal employees, do it. Okay? If you have to go take employees out of another company, do it. That is ethical, because I will treat those employees better than that company will, I guarantee it. Their lives will improve with me, I guarantee it. You come around me, your life will improve, I guarantee it. So don't think, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can, dude. It's called business. It's called business, man. Business. I dropped some bombs. I learned a lot. Don't be telling me you learned a lot, because I learned a lot. First, remember, it starts with a decision. Firm, concrete decision. Then it starts with you writing it down. Making it real. Making it real, man. Then it starts with getting the right people in your circle. And they don't have to be present with you. You can get them through audio, video. But constantly be hanging out with them, dude. If the people in your life are no good, replace them with people, mentors, that are on video, that are in audio, that are in books. Replace them like that. Keep the shitty people in your life, because remember, Barry got me my first job. He helped me get my first job. I gotta stop saying he got me my first job. He assisted me. He introduced me into getting my first real job. Okay. Number 4, take action. Work your power base. Make sure the customer is completely satisfied. Like baby butt smooth. So satisfied they feel almost guilty, like they took advantage of you, like they ripped you off. Make sure employees, take care of them. They are the ones that run your company. They will make mistakes. If your employees are not making mistakes, that means you are doing something wrong. Your employees are not growing. If they are not crashing into shit and breaking equipment, that means you are doing something wrong. You're not giving them enough freedom to crash and break shit. If my guys don't make mistakes, that means they're not growing. Okay? Mistakes constantly happen in my company. I'm like, I do a little talk. I'm like, Jose, really? Like, it's on the paper. Let's look. All right? And then I say, okay, it's done. Whatever's done, let's fix it. Let's move on. I don't dwell over bullshit. I do a little 5-second little disappointed lecture, and then we move on. Okay? No grudges. I know they're going to make mistakes, but sometimes, like, dumb stuff, I'm like, dude, like, a baby could have seen that. Okay? So, make sure you're treating your employees right. Lend them money when they need it. Give them extra money. Remember, you as an employer are worthless if you do not provide the employee with money. Doesn't matter how nice you are. Doesn't matter how much, how great you tell them they are. Doesn't matter how much you stroke their ego. If you don't give them money, you don't matter. Get that. The exchange is time, money. Time, give me your time, I'll give you money. Give me your time, I'll give you money. So don't be greedy, don't be stingy with money. We already did the math on the equipment. It's stupid not to buy it. Stupid. Buy the equipment. Don't be a coward. Don't be scared. Remember, your decisions don't matter. That's how small you are. You can't even see yourself. That's how small you are. Your decisions don't matter. You are on this planet. Look at this blue ball. That's been around for longer than you can even fathom. Don't worry about whether you should buy your equipment or not. Do it. Stop being scared. What are you scared for, dude? We already went over this. Employees will cost you more money. You need the equipment. Never, under any circumstance, ditch an employee for equipment. Always add equipment, always add employees. Get rid of the bad people, get rid of the bad equipment. Add good, remove bad, remove bad. Add good, remove bad. The only thing that matters is income, not your expenses. The only thing that matters that you do is how much money you bring in. It doesn't matter how much money goes out. If you bring in more money than you spend, you're good. What do you got to worry about? Focus on the top line, dude. Stop worrying about the expenses. The expenses will drive a person crazy. Don't do that. Worry about bringing new money in. Do not worry about how much money went out, how much money you spent on fuel, how much money you spent on labor, how much money you spent on insurance. That'll drive a person insane. Worry about how many deals you smash. Never spread fear, never spread doubt, and do whatever is possible that is ethical, moral, and legal to grow your business, to have exponential growth, to have a quantum leap. Boom! So you can take off like Elon Musk into the sky and go to Mars. Because that's a bodacious goal. He pulls that off, man, he'll be remembered for a long time. Long time. That's it, dog. Program is over. The program is over. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? What are you going to do? You need to start taking action. Stop reading books. Stop listening to seminars. Stop listening to Ty Lopez and Grant Cardone, and stop listening to me. Alright? You need to literally start taking action. Get your ass out of that chair. Stand up. And start walking towards money. Who's got money? Who's got your money? Who's got your money? Who's got the money, dude? You know who's got the money? The people out there. Out there. That's who has money. See, the mailman's got money. He's got that mailbox money. But people out there in those houses, they have money because you need to provide a good service for them. Don't even think about reading another book, reading another program, listening to more videos. Dude, you've done enough listening. You need to get around a group of people that are doing better than you. You need to start being with winners. If you are with losers all the time, guess what? You will lose. If you're with winners, you're gonna win. Imagine how fast you would become a billionaire if you spent a year with billionaires. Not just one, but all of them. Dude, I would crush it. I would crush it. If I got to spend time with Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and all the billionaires on this planet, I would literally crush it. And that's why it's important to have an inner circle, to have a clan, a group. Once you have a clan, once you have a group, dude, and you are tight with them, you are knit tight, you're in it, right? Your nails are deep. You will change. Everything will improve, but you need people around you that are doing great things, that are living the good life, that are working, that are closing deals, that are good examples for you. Not like your relatives, not like your friends from high school. People that actually want to succeed in business. And this is what the whole GOAT Gang was all about. And now I'm bringing it back. Now I'm doing what I wanted to do with it. And this is what the whole GOAT Gang was about. I've been wanting to do this. I had this idea. I had this vision in my mind like 4 months ago. A private group that would hold each other accountable. That would make sure that others got things done. It's kind of like a big brother, dude. Like a dad, like a father. A mentor that keeps you in check. I need you just as much as you need me and everyone in the group. Every single day, we're going to be posting about questions we had throughout the day, what our sticking points are, what can we do, and people that are advanced than you, more advanced than you, will help out. I will help out. I will be personally in that single group every single hour, every single day, answering questions, shooting little videos throughout my day, what I'm doing throughout the day. If you want daily vlogs, dude, this is the perfect, unedited daily vlog action ever. I grab my smartphone and I start talking to it, right? And then I'm gonna post a video on the private Facebook group, and only you and others that have paid are going to have access to this. And it's gonna be private information. You can put shit on there that you're not gonna put on any other Facebook group because it's gonna stay with us. Feel me? 97 bucks a month, $3 a day, a little over $3 a day. You can afford to put $3.30 in your truck every single day and burn it up like that, going from here to there, 10-mile distance. Imagine what that 10-mile distance for that 1 gallon of fuel will do for you if you invest it in your mind, dude. And look, man, if $100 a month is a lot to you, we have a problem, because that's where you're messing up. This is the most important role in your success, okay? It is, I'm telling you. You gotta switch your mind. You can't think like that. $100 a month ain't shit, dude. I spend like 10 grand a month in bills. And that's not even including my labor. My labor is $12,000-15,000 a week. It fluctuates. A week. A week. Alright? $100 is nothing. Get around the right people and you will have quantum success. Massive success. Hold each other accountable. Go to the gym every single day. Wake up early. Go to sleep early. Post every single day. If someone falls behind, we will not tolerate that, dude. This is gonna be like a cult. Okay? It's gonna be like a cult. Like, Goat Gang to the max. Everyone's gonna be pumped up, ready to go. A family, dude. A family. Alright? The rules to the Goat Gang. You have to post every day. Every single day. You have to ask questions. You have to answer questions. You have to, absolutely have to, like, comment, and give hella hearts on all the posts. Supporting each other is literally the foundation. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to lawn care groups in other people's private Facebook groups or public Facebook groups, and I see they have like 3,000 members, and people are posting and there's like 1 like, 2 likes, 3. Dude, no. This is paying subscription. This is gonna be for the very select few of the population. All right, this ain't for anyone. I didn't make this $27. I didn't make this $47. I want to weed out those people. I made this 97 bucks. $100 a month. It's no money. Trust me when I say this. It's no money. And if you're thinking it's a lot of money, it's no money, bro. Nada. Zero. Okay? Now, some of the perks you're going to get. You're going to have a group, a family, a gang. Number 2, you yourself are going to get over your fear of video cameras. Number 3, the best of all, every single time I release a program, you get it for free. No discounts, none of that bullshit. You get it for free. You're in the group, you get it for free. Okay? That's how serious I am about this, dude. And most importantly, on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday, I haven't figured out the schedule yet because I have to figure out what the best schedule works for everyone. I'm thinking Saturday at noon California time or Sunday at 5 p.m. California time. So in East Coast it'll be 8 p.m. I'm not sure. We're going to figure that out as we go. And remember, bros, remember, I am not a veteran. I haven't been in the landscaping industry for 20 years. Okay? In my town, there are people in my industry that have been in the game for 15, 20 years. And I swear to you, I destroy them in business. Why is that? They definitely know more than me, but they don't have the same mindset. That is the only thing that separates me from everyone else. The mindset. How can I win? My skill of laying pavers is nothing, 0. But my business skills and mindset is much higher than most of them. And that's why I'm winning. And that's why I want to share with you. And that's why I want you to fucking win. Because when you win, it validates what I'm doing. And it's like, wow, dude, you know, you show someone else how to win, then they're going to win. Why do you think I make these programs? Because it's like, I don't want a fluke. I don't want this to be just only me. Like, it's working only for me. That's great, dude. But you can't replicate that, right? If I show you how to do it, then I think to myself, I'm like, damn, dude, this is really cool because I understand how to do it. I teach someone how to do it. They duplicate my communication and they apply it. And this Goat Gang is all about application, taking action, not being scared, not being a pussy, not being a little bitch, doing what everyone else won't do. You think it's comfortable to get in a camera? Now it is. Now I don't care. In the beginning, dude, January of 17, I was like this. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. Nothing. Took a lot of time, man. Took a lot of time. And that's what we're going to get over with you. We're going to get over your fear with video. We're going to get over your fear of bullshit. And we're going to get you to stop reading and jerking off on forums and watching too many YouTube videos. You don't need that. You need this group, a few other mentors that are extremely higher than you on a level of success, like Grant, Ty Lopez, blah, 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 all those people. And then you need people that are within your reach, Like, you have a company right now doing 60, 70, 80, 100, 150, 200,000, 300, 400, 800,000. That's great. You need me. I'm within reach. $2 million a year, that is within reach, wouldn't you say? Now, if I were to say $200 million a year, you'd be like, I don't think so. And I would agree with you. That's 100x what I'm doing now. I need 100 crews. Shit. You know, that's a little, now that's a bodacious goal. I'm gonna start writing that down. But look, dude, trust me when I say this, 2 mil a year ain't shit, man. So if you ain't gonna do it for you, do it for me. Come join me, bro. Come join me at the Goat Gang. This is gonna be revolutionary, I'm telling you. Every single weekend, I'm gonna have a live lecture. 1 hour. We're gonna get together, ask questions, bring all your questions, bring all your problems. If I can't answer it, other people in the group can answer it. But I can answer almost everything. Almost everything. And when I can't, I'm the first one to say, yo, I don't know the answer to this. Does anyone in the group know the answer to this? Holla at your boy. 992000. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for buying. Thanks for supporting. This is program number 5. Peace.